Now, today there was a reply filed by the government in the Rajya Sabha which has led to massive anger and outrage. Basically, the question was asked by a Congress member of Parliament to the Union Health Ministry of the Government of India. How many people? They basically sought the data for the number of people who have lost their lives inside hospitals or out on the streets for want of oxygen, for lack of oxygen, especially during the second wave of the pandemic in our country. In reply, the government of India has basically said that such data of deaths is to be supplied by the states and no such separate specific classification is done by the states. Hence, there is no such data available. However, the government has augmented the supply of oxygen to various states. In the second phase of the pandemic, the demand for oxygen had jumped by several times, and which is why there was initially a shortage. The centre then stepped in, helped in distribution to the various states and also augmented the production. However, soon after this reply had been put out, the criticism of the government was one where it was called insensitive, one that is fudging data, and one that is simply in denial.
Actually, the minister misled the House. I will move a privilege against that minister, definitely, because this is actually he misled and misled the House, giving false information to the.
By making the statement that nobody died due to the shortage of oxygen, BJP government has mocked and insulted the dead. BJP's addiction to spread false news, spread propaganda, and turn a blind eye to reality.
I think the health ministry may have another look at the facts and records. There have been deaths, not just one, but multiple, for non-availability of oxygen.
और इस तरह का बयान देकर कि कोई भी ऑक्सीजन के बगैर की मौत नहीं हुई है, वे शर्मी का हद पार कर गया है केंद्र सरकार ने और मंत्री ने। यहां लाखों लोगों की मौत ऑक्सीजन के बगैर हो चुका है।
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
All right, joining us, Shazia Almi of the BJP continues with us. Dr. Harsh Mahajan, founder and chief radiologist at Mahajan Imaging. We have Anurag Bhadoria of the Samajwadi Party continuing with us, along with Qamar Zaman Chaudhary of the Congress. Shazia Almi, it's heartless and factually incorrect.
Yes, indeed. Padmaja, can I answer this?
Yes.
So I want to tell everybody here that I've heard all the comments that were made based on the statement made by the Minister of State for Health. And let me tell you, and I think everybody should know how the government and governments work. So state governments and union territories report the individual cases of deaths, mortality, COVID-related and otherwise. And that's how numbers are collated and reconciled. So when the central ministry issues a statement, it is based on the compilation and reconciliation of numbers given to it by respective governments. So either the state governments have said this and sent this to the center on the basis of which the center is saying this. So all the people who are casting aspersions on the central government must know that health is a concurrent subject, which is why every state has a health minister with a reasonable budget and a huge budget. So I want to ask all the states who are saying that there was no death because of lack of oxygen, including Delhi. I want to ask them, what is the matter with you? All of you were crying horse, whether it's Rajasthan and other places. What is wrong with you? Please come out in the open and give the correct figures. If you really believe that people have died because of lack of oxygen, why are you shying away from giving the real answers to the state or to the central government? Isn't it your responsibility? Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding?
The problem with this,
I think it's the biggest
political party. The point here is that all of us, the 130 crore population of India, knew that people have died due to oxygen shortage. And we also how our Youth Congress President Srinivas was going overboard in helping people with oxygen cylinders. Even the Supreme Court had to interfere for lack of oxygen where people
Sir, you
were dying.
aren't answering
We
the
have seen
question.
hospitals- Yeah.
Sir, you aren't answering the question. Let me just ask you a simple question. Your party, the Congress, is in government in Chhattisgarh, in Maharashtra, in Rajasthan, in alliance in Jharkhand. Can you tell me what are the oxygen death figures in, let's say, the state of Maharashtra, according to the government of Maharashtra?
I am not
What is the
privy to
data submitted by the
but
government of
as far
Maharashtra for
as
oxygen
I know,
deaths?
the state governments, there are 18 state governments which are ruled by the BJP directly or indirectly. As per news reports, there
Sir,
were
you
around
haven't answered my question.
521.
What is the oxygen death data for the state of Maharashtra?
I'm telling you
What
the
is
figure.
the
I
oxygen
don't-
death data submitted by the state of Maharashtra?
As per the data compiled by some news agencies, 521 official deaths have been recorded across India on account of oxygen shortage. And this government doesn't have.
Sir,
the
you
data.
cannot, the
It is
government
very
of India
categorical.
cannot function on the basis of data compiled by independent agencies. It is not verified.
Now,
If you
yes,
are the Prime Minister of country, Mr. Chaudhary, you will go by data that is given to you by the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, the Chief Minister of UP, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, not because Padmaja Joshi is going to stand up one day and say, Mr. Chaudhary, 580
Why
people have
I
died,
am
this is
saying-
my
why I
data,
am
make it the
saying-
government of India data. You won't do that.
Why I am saying that this government is hiding all the data, that was very much evident by today the start question that was in reply to K.C. Venugopal's reply. Why I am saying this, there is circumstantial evidence to it. Like in Gujarat, the death certificates that were issued did not match with the official state data of the death due to COVID. That was very much there. Around 70 to 80,000 deaths were underreported.
Circumstantial evidence, when there is circumstantial evidence, Dr. Mahajan, let's hear it from the medical professional. So when Mr. Chaudhary says may not be data supplied by the states, but there is circumstantial anecdotal evidence, can't the center compile it? Dr. Mahajan?
Thank you, Padmaja. I don't want to get involved in any of the politics, but the fact is that technically and factually, the minister has made a correct statement because she's at the center. It's the central government that's been asked. And the results or the report or the numbers are to come from the states, as has been accepted by all three. So unless, the cause of death, or even in the case sheet, it is written somewhere that half an hour before the patient died, the oxygen supply went down or the oxygen was not available. Without that, how can you make statistics? And there's no way that the central government or anyone at the center, be it the health ministry, be it anyone else, they can get data. The data has to be given by the state government. And we do know that there was a huge oxygen shortage. About Delhi, I do know specifically that the requirement went up 5, 6, in some hospitals even 7 times, because all patients who were admitted in the hospital required oxygen, some 10 liters, some 50 liters and more. And there was a shortage. But there were also reports that probably in 1 or 2 hospitals, patients have died. And in numbers, they have died because of lack of oxygen. But where are the facts? Where are the statistics? It's not mentioned anywhere. And I've checked up before joining your show that nowhere in a case sheet is it written that half an hour before the oxygen supply finished and 5 people died or 7 died. These are all anecdotal. And on the case sheet, the cause of death is written as complicated COVID with multiple problems and ultimately cardiorespiratory failure. So from that point of view, the statement made in Parliament is absolutely correct.
So basically the statement would be based on facts, on data that has been supplied by medical professionals, Mr. Maheshender Singh Grewal. So the government would say that the deaths that have happened, unfortunately because of lack of oxygen, under the header of COVID deaths. It's not like those deaths haven't been registered, but it's not registered as oxygen deaths, they are COVID deaths. Mr. Grewal.
Padma, I'm really sorry to say this thing, that yes, what doctor has said before me, that the government of India has to make a statement on the basis of the data supplied by the states. But the government of India has also a fact and has got a knowledge what happened in Delhi. In Batra hospital, even there, one of the head of departments lost his life because of shortage of oxygen. Kejriwal raised hue and cry that there is a acute shortage of oxygen. In Punjab, Amritsar, we lost 6 patients in Amritsar in a private hospital because of lack of oxygen. I do agree to this extent that the government or the doctors, while notifying the cause of death, might not have written that thing in the patient history. But after all, country needs a clear perception. The minister, I also remained a minister for medical education about 25 years back in Punjab. But the government of India could have specified that what we are saying is on the basis of the data supplied by the states. But the fact remains that there are large number of deaths reported by established, creditable media in the electronic as well as in the print, that more than 500. See, all the country was put on alert. The oxygen was imported by air. Army oxygen was diverted. Industrial oxygen was stopped. I think this will shake the credibility in the mind of the people when government will do like this, like homework.
Okay.
They should have specified. Rather, they should have condemned.
Okay, Shazia Almi, is there substance in... So basically the states report data according to the instructions of the center. Can there not be instructions given to say that if there is shortage of oxygen and people lose their lives, it should be tabulated separately?
Yes, and states states can do it themselves, and in the reasons that are given, they can talk about the oxygen not having reached in time. I would like all of you to read the interim report of the Supreme Court, the working group that was made, which was denied by Manish Sisodia, and he said something very silly, which because he thinks people are fools, that there were no signatures of these people. All the 5 members, including Mr. Guleria, and 4 other very senior doctors and practitioners wrote very clearly that there was no provision at the entire process of supplying oxygen is something that has to be coordinated between the state and the oxygen suppliers, because there was 4 times the demand, and there were not enough even tankers made available in Delhi, which could have been emptied, which suppliers could have used and taken to the hospitals. So the hospitals were asking for oxygen, and suppliers were ready. The suppliers were ready with oxygen because they were told by the center to take out this. This was the quantity that had to be given, because as you know, the second surge, the demand went up to 9,000 million tons.
Because again you have the statement itself. Everyone has chosen the one sentence which says no deaths due to lack of oxygen has been reported. But they have ignored the part which says no deaths due to lack of oxygen has been specifically reported by states and UTs.
Now,
Padma ji, I really feel bad and sorry if the country is run in such a situation when everybody out of this 130 crore population knows that there was a huge shortage and there were deaths, and you have seen even in Gurugram that people were moving around with cylinders on the roads seeking for the bed. I think governments are always...
But sir, aren't we harping on just a technicality? Nobody is denying the deaths. Nobody is underreporting the deaths. All they are saying is that it is not because of lack of oxygen. It is because of COVID. It's a COVID death. It seems like a storm in a teacup.
Padma ji, I know I remained the Minister for Medical Education.
Just a second, Shazia. Let Mr. Grewal respond.
I just want to tell that yes, doctor to save his skin or her skin can write that this death is not due to shortage of the oxygen. But you must have seen, even I think, if I'm not mistaken, the director of Batra Hospital, while reporting 9 deaths because of lack of oxygen, was weeping when he said, I lost one of my colleagues who was head of the department. See, with all
That
these
is true,
things,
sir.
yes.
Nobody is denying it.
Yes.
But let me give you the example of Maharashtra, for example, where in Bid,
see,
where in Nashik,
Maharashtra-
you have given example of how
Maharashtra-
people died in Punjab.
Maharashtra-
But have the states reported it as oxygen deaths? No, they haven't.
Yes.
They would have put it under the COVID deaths.
But Padmaji, the government of India, while replying in Rajya Sabha, could put one word that this official statement in response to this question is made on the basis of data received from the state. But in spite of that, the government has...
That is
reason
exactly
to
what they
believe
have
that
said, Mr. Grewal. That is exactly what they have said. They have said health is a state subject. Detailed guidelines for reporting deaths have been issued by Union Health Ministry. Accordingly, all states and UTs report cases and deaths to Union Health Ministry on a regular basis. However, no deaths due to lack of oxygen has been specifically reported by states and UTs. So what you're demanding is actually exactly that has been said by the Union government in its answer. Final question to you, Dr. Mahajan. What I want to ask is there a case for there being more refined collection of data, so that we know where the lacuna were? How many people died because they didn't have medicine or they didn't have oxygen and not just food?
That's definitely should be done. And Mr. Grewal is referring to Batra Hospital. And unfortunately, one of the deaths of the senior consultant was a very dear friend of mine. We were together at PGI Chandigarh doing our specialization. But fact is, and I've checked up with the Batra Hospital authorities, despite whatever was said, there is nothing on record, either in the case sheet or in the final death summary or in the cause of death, which lists shortage of oxygen, lack of oxygen, stoppage of oxygen as the cause of death. Whatever be the case, and I've spoken to the person Dr. Grewal refers to, who was, briefing the media at that time. So, if there is no data, if there is nothing on record, on what basis can the state government and ultimately the central government say that this is the reason? Then it becomes just, conjectural.
Absolutely. And it becomes basically about semantics. Could there be a more empathetic answer? Maybe there is a case for that, but unfortunately, governments just work in a more cut and dry clinical fashion. Empathy in government business or in parliament business, that's a debate for another day. But these are not deaths that are hidden. Let's be very clear about that. It's only about the verbiage that the entire controversy is about. For the time being, thank you very much, all gentlemen, Shazia Ilmi, for having joined me. I'll see you tomorrow.